Perdana Menteri Belgia Bart de Wever secara terbuka menantang pengaruh retorika Donald Trump terhadap kebijakan ekonomi benua biru dalam pertemuan industri strategis di Antwerpen. Dengan menolak mentah-mentah konsep proteksionisme ala Europe First, de Wever memperingatkan para pemimpin Eropa agar tidak terjerumus dalam pola pikir isolasi mandiri yang ia labeli sebagai kebodohan. Di tengah tekanan ekonomi global awal tahun 2026, ia juga menyuarakan kegelisahan mendalam terhadap lambatnya birokrasi internal Uni Eropa dan mendesak reformasi radikal yang lebih fleksibel serta tegas untuk menyelamatkan daya saing industri Eropa. Konten ini menyoroti meningkatnya ketegangan transatlantik dan perdebatan internal di jantung Eropa mengenai bagaimana menghadapi gaya kepemimpinan agresif Washington sembari membenahi kerumitan birokrasi mereka sendiri.
The follow-up report to the Antwerp Declaration by Deloitte shows that 83% of the pillars meant to strengthen our competitiveness have seen no progress or even deterioration. When I say this, this is not an attack on the European Union and certainly not on the President of the Commission, who works relentlessly. But reality, unfortunately, is what it is. Over the past 4 years, announced closures in the European chemical industry increased sixfold, representing a loss of almost 10% of the European chemical production capacity. In countries like ours, Germany, the Netherlands and France, the situation is simply dramatic. We are at the brink of an existential crisis. And the reasons are well known. I've heard them all the afternoon: energy costs, overall competitiveness, regulation and Chinese dumping. I'm not going to repeat what you all said. We all know we must change course, and we all know the direction. Yet it sometimes feels like we're standing on the bridge of the ship, staring at the horizon without being able to touch the helm. So today, this is a call to arms. Let us take responsibility. No one else will do it for us. We need an environment where our industry can move forward, not one where rules hold it back. Second front, where action is needed, we need partnerships that make us stronger, not dependencies that make us weaker. We do not want a Europe first, and certainly not a Europe alone. Personally, I prefer the slogan "Made with Europe" over the slogan "Made in Europe." Let us not copy another man's stupidity. Economic resilience does not mean isolation. It means strength to cooperation. We live in a world increasingly shaped by power politics. The United States and China both pursue industrial strategies built on scale, speed, and state support. They think in terms of winning and losing. Europe has always believed in win-win. The economy is not a zero-sum game, and that should remain our strength. But we must ensure that we do not turn ourselves into the losers of somebody else's game. In energy, for instance, we should not replace one dependency with another. In energy supply, critical raw materials, semiconductors, batteries, and defense equipment, we must diversify supply chains and secure reliable partners with whom we can trade on a level playing field. We cannot stand idly by while other countries, such as China, massively dump their goods on our market to the detriment of our businesses. We really cannot continue to respond to this by setting up working groups and calmly considering new rules. No, this requires a coherent, flexible, and above all, decisive and assertive approach now. Industry today is also security policy. The war in Ukraine has reminded us that steel, chemicals, chips, and energy are not abstract economical variables. They determine our capacity to defend ourselves. Many partners are eager to work with us. ASEAN countries, India, Canada, Australia, Mercosur, finally. We should move faster on trade agreements, and I thank the Commission President for all she's done for that. We should move faster on strategic partnerships, on supply chains, not out of ideology, but out of necessity. If we want economic resilience, strategic strength and sustainable prosperity, a strong industrial base is indispensable. You are the key to prosperity. You are the key to power and influence to change the world for the better. And the momentum is now. With the next multi-annual financial framework ahead of us, we must set priorities. Europe must stop trying to do everything, everywhere, all at once. There's a clear trinity of top priorities: innovation, productivity, competitiveness. That is where our focus must be. If not, the decarbonization of Europe will become synonymous with its deindustrialization, and eventually with its poverty and its irrelevance.
Jelajahi cara baru mendapatkan informasi. Download Metro TV Extend sekarang.